Hey girls, welcome to Social Studies. Today you're going to be working in your groups to review your notes that you took for homework on Judaism. Your sub has for you some questions that you're going to discuss at your table. Once your group has finished with your discussion questions and you finish talking about Judaism and you feel pretty comfortable about it, then you're going to move to the second part of class for today. And what you're going to do is work on your planning for your essay test. Remember, you girls are going to be back in social studies on Wednesday when you return from your break. So you're going to be working on your planning for your essay. I have provided for you an outline for a compare and contrast essay. And what I'm asking for you to do for your test on Wednesday is to write a 4-paragraph essay comparing and contrasting the similarities and the differences between ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia. So what that means is you need to take a look at your rubric and then take a look at your planning guide that I've given you. And you may use your notes today to work on your planning for your essay. And if you don't finish in class today, it is homework. And then on Wednesday, when you come to class, you will have the entire class period to work on your essay. And you must finish your essay in class on Wednesday. There will not be any extra time given because you will not have social studies again this week. We go on our field trip, remember. We go on our field trip Friday. So let me recap. Once again, you're going to spend the first part of class today talking about Judaism. Make sure that you know the answer to 3 questions. The first question is, who founded Judaism? So make sure that you know the answer to that. Who was the leader? Number 2, what do Jews believe? So do they believe in one God? Do they believe in multiple gods? So are they monotheistic or are they polytheistic? And then you want to know what they believe about the Messiah. So make sure that you have those notes from your video that you watched. If you need to go back and watch that tonight, it's still on Discovery Education. You know how to log in. And then once you finish your discussion on Judaism, you're going to spend the second part of your class talking about the similarities and differences between ancient Mesopotamia and ancient Egypt. So let me just remind you, I don't have this sheet in front of me, but you are going to be looking at an introduction. So in an introduction, you want to put a hook. You want to give a couple of facts about the topics that you're going to be talking about. So you want to give a topic, or not a topic, but a fact about ancient Egypt and a fact about Mesopotamia. And then you want to give your thesis as the last sentence of your introductory paragraph for your essay test on Wednesday. So your thesis will be somewhere along the lines of ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia were similar and different in many ways. That's a perfect thesis statement for this kind of essay. Your first paragraph, if you look at your planning sheet, is either going to be to compare or contrast ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia, and then your second paragraph will be either to compare or contrast. So whatever you do in that first body paragraph, you'll do the opposite in your second body paragraph. So for example, your first body paragraph might be all of the similarities, and then your second paragraph would be, your second body paragraph would be all the differences. So if you look at your rubric for your essay, the essay question asks you to give 3 similarities and 3 differences for each. So if you say, for example, that the ancient Egyptians and the Mesopotamians were very similar in their religious beliefs, you need to elaborate on that. Give detail. Talk to me about the polytheistic beliefs, their gods, their goddesses. You could even say that their religions are different because some of the Mesopotamians, remember, became Jews and they believed in one God. So that's a little hint for your essay test. And then, of course, that fourth paragraph would be your conclusion. Restate your thesis, restate the important details, key facts from your essay, and then you want to sum it all up with a conclusion. For example, ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia were very different and also very similar in many different ways. So that's what you're going to be working on in social studies today. You'll come back in here on Wednesday for social studies and you'll be writing your essay test. So again, your essay test is due at the end of class on Wednesday, and when you come to class on Wednesday, you'll have another video reminder from me, but the only thing that you can use on your test on Wednesday is that planning sheet that you work on today, and if you leave it at home, then you're not allowed to use your notes, so you need to make sure that you're responsible, that you put that planning sheet somewhere that you can find for class on Wednesday. So the only homework that you have tonight is to study, to prepare, make sure you're ready for the essay test on Wednesday. And if you have any questions, you don't understand the essay question, you can email me, mkeith2@wcpss.net. I will email you back as quickly as I can, but please make sure that you do the work before you just send me an email. I hope you have a great day. Please, again, remember that we do have a guest in our classroom. Be really good. Be on your best behavior. Show your sub that you know how to be an outstanding woman leader, and I hope you have a great afternoon.